Today I'm going to finish off the third in our three-part video series for first home buyers. In the first video I spoke about how to make contributions towards your savings and get to that magical figure I mentioned that you sort of need to try and aim towards of about 10% in savings. But what if you can't get to 10% in savings, or you don't want to wait until you get to 10% in savings? Are there options for first home buyers who don't have that amount of money saved up? Well, yes, there are. There's two. Now, I'll say first up that these are complicated sort of options and they're not something that I can explain in exact detail over this video. So you want to go and see a broker, someone at Uploans or someone that you trust to actually step you through how this would fit in for your circumstances. But let's briefly go through the two options. Option number one, if you have a family member that owns property and has little or no debt against the property, they might be willing to go as a limited guarantee. Now, I say a family member, it doesn't always have to be a family member, but usually it is. Usually it's a parent who offers this option to go as a limited guarantor, provide a limited guarantee. And what that means is that they allow their property, the equity that they've built up in their property, to secure your mortgage. So it's a big deal. They'll need to seek legal advice, they'll need to be stepped through the process, they'll need to sign mortgage documents, all of that sort of stuff. But it is an option if you've got a family member with that property with no debt or low debt to be able to provide a limited guarantee so that you can get into your home if you don't have the required amount of savings to do so. Option number two, and it's perhaps a little bit more simple than the first option, but if you have, and again, it's usually a family member, but somebody that wants to provide you with a gift of funds, usually it has to be non-refundable and you don't pay interest back to them. But if they're prepared to provide you with a gift of funds, sign a stat dec to that effect, then you might be eligible to bypass, the savings requirements. So typically most banks will still want to see 5% genuine savings, but there are banks that sort of can work around that, say if you've been renting a property for a while. So they're the two options. Number one, guarantee of some sort, usually from a family member, or number two, a large gift of funds if you don't have the savings up yourself. But like all of these things, what you want to do is you want to say, okay, this is my circumstance, here's how I think it could work. Go and chat with a broker. Come to someone like myself and say, look, this is what I want to do. I want to buy this property for this much. This is my savings, or, not, as the case may be. But I've got this family member or close person to me who's prepared to do this. Will it work? And what I would usually recommend as a broker is I would say, okay, let's step down the road of getting you a pre-approval before you go to that offer stage, just so that you can feel comfortable that all your ducks are in a line with either the gift or the guarantee, and you can feel comfortable again putting in that offer for your first home. Hopefully this three-part series of videos has helped. We've covered savings tips, we've covered what to do when you're actually looking for a property, and then ways in this video to avoid having to necessarily have to save all the money up yourself. But with all of this stuff, speak to a broker, have a chat with them and say to them, I'm a first-home buyer, I need you to hold my hand, step me through it, and any friendly broker will help you, hopefully, if not immediately, buy that property, put you on a track to actually get there in the future. Good luck. It is certainly an exciting time, and I wish you all the best with it.